Y'all been since my early days. I've been stuck in my worldly ways. Propaganda, press, pan the camera. Please don't look at me in my face. Everybody might see my pain. Off the rail, might myself. Bored with life as aboard this plane. Steward this sex if I need help. Maybe what's your last name? Hopefully it still ain't been changed. Something about you make me not doubt you. I will silence my brain, scream louder. Asking when I'm gon' myself. Couple problems, my cash ain't help. Human issues too strong for tissue. False provider, war mask by wealth. Move your body if you came here to party. If not, then pardon me. How I'm supposed to have a good time with death and destruction's all I see. Out the sight, I'm out of my mind. The sound of sunshine is calling me. The vibrations is all I need. All I need, all I need. Party people, yeah.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to Madden 18 on EA Sports. It's a fresh start throughout the league here in Week 1 as these two teams have high hopes for the season ahead. It's the Giants going up against the Cowboys.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the New York Giants. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Space to maneuver at the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. A give to Elliott running left. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, here's Prescott, and he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Now the Cemeteer man, Chris Jones, on to kick. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Here's Darkwa, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
He just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
And he's got his rookie first-rounder. It's Evan Ingram. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
So completion on second down, that brings up third. Manning going to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter one of the new year. We'll be back. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. It's Manning. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 14 on the play. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Perkins. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Manning to throw on 2nd down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Tyrone Crawford in there to sack him for a loss of 6. 3rd and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. Perkins on the give from Manning. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down.
I like what they were thinking on defense. Just guard the first down sticks. Don't let anyone pass that. Didn't matter whether they threw it or ran it. They just ended up rallying to the football in the running play and stopped them short of a first down.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And not great starting field position here for the offense. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Second down following the run. Again, it's Elliott. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They'll need to get the play off quickly. The inaugural carry for Darren McFadden. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the first down.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And, you know, their previous possession, they were able to move the football, but still wound up punting in the end.
You know, in 2016, Carolina had a 20-play drive that lasted over 10 minutes. And remember how it ended?
And a punt.
Yeah, I mean, how does that happen? You just don't see that happen every day.
And this one maybe not quite that bad, but still, you'd like to have a chance for points if you hold the football that long.
Agreed.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So the offense has it 1st and 10. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now Darquan. The Giants offense, they were 30th in red zone trips a season ago, but they're in the red zone now, 1st and 10. They'll run again now with Darkwan. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On the run, Darkwan. And a big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. This is in the area where it might be coming back. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On 2nd down, here's Manning. His throw caught at about the 5. And he...
What's going on? About what?
Because I had to. Well, I told you about what happened for me and my dad in August.
Yeah.
Well, they counted him as a felony. So I had 2 felonies. But it said it occurred before I was 18. But the Commonwealth wanted to take it as because I'm 18 now. But the lady went and made a deal. I'm so glad she did. They actually took the phone. One of them listen to me.
That's what I hear you about thinking and first listening and then thinking, then speaking, because your actions, stuff is easy to get into and hard to get out of. And I hope you didn't learn. We all, make mistakes. Can't any of us, I did shit. About 2021, but I was. Oh, now you want to cry. Now you want to cry, but you want to talk shit. Boy, so, but that's.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
Yeah.
this, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They're staring up at a 3rd and 9 to start it out. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down.
Yeah. Yeah.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football.
Yeah.
Almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Yeah, I did. I just. There he is. There he is. There he is. Trap.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This will be fielded at the 17. That's going to go in the books as
That's why I asked y'all. That's why I asked y'all to sit. Hold up. Hold up.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field.
Yeah. If you set a time and set a time and let me read, because when like I always say, time while your game is waiting to load up and everything, every message that everybody sent to each other, I was getting it, and I read everything. That's why when I tell y'all, when you sign on while you're waiting for your game, that message pop up in the top left-hand corner. And all I did was read, and I looked at times. The first thing the message say, set a time and day. All I'm gonna do is give them win to whoever. Yeah, I'm finna jump on. I'm trying to see if I'm gonna take a shower with Green Bay. Oh, Green Bay. Oh, you ready? Okay, yeah. We can do it now. I didn't know you was on. Okay, then. Yeah. LaRod, don't you play Ray?
And it is true. You can draft the fastest, you can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot.
Because he's online now. He's online now.
Catch though falls incomplete.
LaRod.
Hunter Wing is on as he sends this one away.
All you gotta do is ask him. Well, he's on.
First and 10.
But if what did? I'll be right back.
The first down carry by Elliott. With a juke. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he cuts it right into space. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 73 yards. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. You got to figure if they want to have success this year, the more they can put the football in his hands, the better, coming off a Pro Bowl campaign.
And that Pro Bowl campaign does more than just get him notoriety. It also plants an idea in the minds of guys trying to defend him that he's really pretty good. And sometimes gives you a little bit of extra room, a little bit of extra deference, and he's taking advantage of it.
May, I don't know if you know, they cut, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it happened yesterday. But, yeah.
Bailey now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out come the Giants. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything.
I didn't want to...
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position
battle as a
general rule. What they're looking for now is
more
consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll start out with a run by Vereen. His way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
You what now? What?
A handoff left, Elliott. And
yeah, he lost like the last 4 games. He lost the last 4 games.
Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Yeah. What'd you say? Okay.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They go to Elliott again. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power. As he's down just inside the 45. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
That wasn't going to be in that long because, first of all, it's his first time. And then, like I said, I didn't like those drop, he'll get the drop kicks and everything. And so. Yeah. Oh, did you read that message?
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard.
That's next Friday, or 3 games or less, whichever one comes first. Unless someone have set a date for Friday. And I really gave an extra day because I started Thursday. I never gave 2 days because today is Thursday. I suppose they said Wednesday. Yeah, I suppose they said next Wednesday.
Down, Prescott. He's gonna go
Yeah, I goddamn had sleep last night doing that shit when we was in the party.
by Darian Thompson.
Yeah, and I goddamn, I don't know who the first one I said Friday. On PS4, yeah.
You're saying that's going into the
That's on PS4.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back seven on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways.
Nah, he didn't want it. I tried to. Yeah, Yeah, I was gonna get money to school. Yeah, I was getting money to school. All I wanted is the bragging right. That's all I want. Yeah.
So after the INT, it's Manning.
Yes.
Throw left side complete. That's King. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They'll run with Darkwa. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the play.
Hey, man, why you boot me, man?
Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, give it to your back. Let it pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, he's looking for some running room. And
I missed 2 games
there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Okay. But you know I was going to beat your ass, but that's all right. You are... The guy still in here gonna win your Super Bowl. Yeah. He sure did. Yeah, I got booted for it. You didn't have no rule that if I have to advance 2 of your games, I'm gonna boot you. You don't have no rule.
Two remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
He's 4.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time.
You get with your week 1 opponent?
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Here's Perkins on first down.
Trap.
He'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
School said you ready? That's why next time set a time and stuff, and you won't have this problem.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Okay. Okay. Green Bay, you about ready? I can't hear you.
The Giants on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Manning. Throw outside, complete to Ingram.
You know it.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
You know it.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Like I told the guy last night, all I want to do is win by 1. I think that was Hellcat. All I want to do is win by 1. Less injuries, if I can come out with one injury, I'm doing fine. I just want to win by 1.
And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
Yeah.
And following the interception, just
I took the pre-existing off. You got everybody got all the players.
That out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect
you got all your players.
Loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack and see how they attack him here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Carry now for Elliott. Looking for a back lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Broadcasted. I'm broadcasting. Good luck, Green Bay. Let me turn this on.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They didn't get the timeout in time. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Olivier Vernon able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. And New York set to take the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. Now Manning. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Dwayne Harris, the intended target, and it's third down.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Giants on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Shotgun now for Manning. He's going to loft one deep left side here. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop the shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
A first down throw for Prescott. Gets it to Bryce Butler, complete. And a nice gain at 21 yards. The numbers for Dak as a rookie last year are still kind of mind-boggling. You look at QB rating. Dak was 104.9. Now, among full-time quarterbacks, only 2 Super Bowl quarterbacks, Matt Ryan and Tom Brady, were higher.
And look who we finished ahead of. Guys like Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Russell Wilson. Amazing.
Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. One final try now for Manning. Looking for Shepard deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. So all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the Giants ready to come out now. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Here's Vereen. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Manning to throw on 2nd down. It's brought in by Harris. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. On the give, it's Perkins. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Again, they go to Perkins. And very little there. He might have gotten gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try to pick it up with Perkins. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And taken down, but not before a beautiful little hurdle. Sometimes it can be dangerous there. It earned him the first. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
LeRoy, you better win your first game, you bum. Huh? I said you better win your first game, you bum. Oh, what's the score? I hope you lose. Nah, I'm playing with you. Good luck, man. Because you gonna need it. You got a long ass season to go. The good thing about it, you don't see me till like week 8. Who? Man, Papa, I ain't joining no more. Man, I don't care who leader is, man. I ain't joining shit else that you asked me to join, bro. You don't run your leagues right, man. Niggas sit up here and tag you all day long. It don't matter, bro. I'm talking about your league. I'm talking about your league, bro. I tagged you over and over, bro, and you still didn't give me my 4th league.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Charles Tapper in there to sack him.
It is your fault. You the commissioner. What you mean? It don't matter, bro. I was supposed to get a enforcement. Anytime that I'm steady reaching my opponent and I'm showing you the evidence and everything, bro, I'm supposed to get that enforcement. There's no such thing that I regular send. It's not my fault. It is your fault.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this one is right down.
Bro, I ain't like that, bro. I hit this nigga ear up 2 days straight, bro. I'm talking about hit him for like an hour straight the night of Blue Draft. Both of them said the party. I'm tagging him and in the groupie, telling him like, "Man, damn, bro, let's get our game, man." Then he gonna turn around and tell me, "Oh, I didn't see y'all here reaching out to each other. Stop regular assembly." How you didn't see it?
Return on this one is the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
That's your job to look through the group me, bro. That's your job.
For their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Don't worry, he's going to be airing that bitch out on the wrong motherfucker. They're going to pick that shit.
They discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
And maybe a measure of revenge there.
The Bears just fumbled on the second play.
This time they get him behind the line.
Who they talking to me, Trap? Oh, what up with you, bro? You already know I feel sorry for you too, cause you're sending your ass back to the trap. Don't even worry about it. Oh man, them Reds can't find my shit.
Down. Prescott now on second down. And his throw here's incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver, and it's third down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Hey, I got the broadcast up, man, with Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears going there the week 1, man. Broadcast up. One thing about it.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds.
Some dude that I'm going to put 100 up on. He new to the league, so I promise I'm going to put 100 on him.
Back as it brings up 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night.
You got $200? Then he going to do what?
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And take it right on the 30. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back on the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3.
I don't know, though.
The lead.
He might fuck around surprise a lot of people.
They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're
thinking. I bet you won't bet me no $200 bet like that.
To sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do.
I ain't stuttering.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it.
I don't want to bet that. I'm just talking
shit. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now Manning throwing on 2nd down. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, Eli Manning coughs up the football and usually does a pretty good job of taking care of it. What's he been in double digits and fumbles 3 times in his career?
Yeah, from 2015, I think he had 3 years of 10+.
Yeah, but one of the things about his offense and how he's functioned throughout his career, they take the ball downfield a lot, which means what? You hold it longer in the pocket. That can affect things sometimes. More time in the pocket means more chances for someone to get to you.
Yep, they're going to pick again. Let's go. Let's go.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one. But this time
so you have to go straight through his line. His offensive line can get fucked up for real.
An example of a defense just saying, okay, we've had enough. We've gotten mashed all night long. About time we got a good play in. But flip it over to the offensive side. They've got to be really upset that they allowed a play like that to happen. They were pitching such a great game. They want to keep it going.
Let's go over there now, Leroy.
Here's Morris.
You said 21 just you and red, guys?
He gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
Oh, that's why. That's what I'm going to say. That's why. You ain't playing no damn body.
Very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
14 go fast already.
The play clock's running down. On 3rd down, it's Morris. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
Bro, you're not playing, LeBron, you're not playing nobody, bro. Like, come on, man. You bragging about somebody.
That's okay.
You ain't playing nobody, bro. No, ain't no finesse. No. I'm not going to listen to you bragging about some stats when you're not playing nobody. After you, when you beat somebody that got some game, then sit up there and brag about some stats.
He missed a field goal earlier, but he says not this time, and he's able to knock it through.
Yeah, I'm not knocking that, but don't just be bragging about your stats like you playing somebody. You're not playing nobody.
You gotta have a short memory if you're going to survive at this level, and he's able to get back on track.
Okay.
New York set to take the field, and last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though?
I think we got another little raid in the franchise. I think nigga with the Bears, he another raid.
But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think they will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
And the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays.
Yeah.
At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball
Why the fuck you
players.
got
Somehow
that
came
play?
back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism.
So he give you some money back?
Coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies.
He just charged you $12 for motherfucking cigarettes.
The middle, but it's incomplete. Jarrell Adams, the tight end, was the target. And it's second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it
Wow,
away.
they gonna call
Dangerous
this pass
incomplete.
interference after the fact that I'm gonna kick the ball. I ain't even touch him, bro. That's what I about it. I ain't even touch him. I just ran in front of him and kicked the ball.
Throwing again. Manning.
Injury report. Here it is.
Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. On third and long, it's Manning. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up fourth. Now it's first.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well.
Damn, my middle lineman just got hurt. Deion Jones just got hurt. We'll probably be back later.
Fresh set of downs here. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On the run, here's Vereen. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
See if they stay on the ground for second down. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. A handoff to Perkins.
My nigga Matt Ryan 5 for 5, 2 touchdowns already, man. That nigga doing good.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Well, that run cements the Giants' belief in Paul Perkins, doesn't it? A lot of people thought they might actually bring in Adrian Peterson, but I think they believe in this guy.
Yeah, well, last year, rushing an issue for New York. Perkins under 500 yards, but hoping for more this season. On first down, back to Perkins. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 10 more there and another first down.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They come out here in the eye. And now here's a sneak, maybe looking to run a little time. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
21-0. Falcons against the Bears. 21-0. That right after 3 touchdowns already.
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Eli Manning, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Giants are in for 6. So they're going to go for 2. Now this time Manning will throw, and he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
What happened, bro?
Elliott running right.
Is he easy?
And he'll be taken down after a decent
I
game.
told you he play like Ray. We got another Ray. He just doing stupid shit.
On EA Sports, it's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Second down and just
Who's playing Green Bay?
Now a handoff, running off tackle right. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. Time running out here on the play clock.
That's enough for Aaron
running left. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up down there on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Who game that is? Who game that is?
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Shit, I don't threw 3 already in the 1st quarter.
Now it's Morris. And this play will be up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making them do it that way, didn't they?
Oh my God, Matt Ryan, what's going on?
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 1st down, Manning. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now Perkins, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between
Matt Ryan, 4 touchdowns in 1st quarter.
You're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Matt Ryan gave me, I'm trying to tell you, Matt Ryan getting it for the week, man. Don't even worry about it.
Two running plays.
I said Matt Ryan
so what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. From the gun, it's Manning. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline and puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He's got it to Williams. And down he'll go at the 25. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now it's 2nd and 7. A second down throw for Prescott. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Off the play fake, Prescott. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on here to punt it away. That's pulled in at the 32. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. What the fuck is wrong with Matt Ryan? Why is he throwing the ball like that? Set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time.
Bro, 4 times straight, bro. He overthrew the receiver. He ain't throw no pick in there.
The field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
This is Gallman. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Here's Darkwa. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And a new set of downs here after picking up the 1st on the ground. Here's Gallman. And he's got room. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Giants add on to their lead. Rosas to add the extra point.
Well, Matt Ryan just got hurt.
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Matt Ryan.
Rosas now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now here come the Cowboys. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, The punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he hits Jason Witten.
That ran out for the game, man.
And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Pass interference.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Yeah.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
While there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
Second down, Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. Third down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. So the D-line's going to spread out. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. 18 yards there and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Last year, the Cowboys only losing 3 regular season games, but right now in danger of falling to 0-1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Back to the ground, but here, McFadden.
I had 5 before we got hurt.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Running again on first with McFadden. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Second down following the run.
I just had
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Dalvin Tomlinson in there to bring him down, and it'll be a play to remember for that young man. The first sack of his NFL career. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
On the toss, there goes Golden. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Good game there on first down. Keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. On the run, Dark Ward. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sides.
That's because you rolled at that right. It shouldn't be folding like that. That ain't my fault.
Go 1st and 10 now. They'll run again now with Dark. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I don't see my brother with the panic, not the snap. You can run the door, got the
First game that we get to call together.
got me focused, I know the start of damage.